Good morning, everybody. I thought I had about 10 more seconds left. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. I'm trying to get some more structure back in here. So, yes, welcome, 1,000 welcomes. Today's live stream, we're going to be doing this Jeep Cherokee. We are going to be doing high performance film all the way around, high performance ceramic, right? So with my film, I use Solar Effects, and we're going to be using the FX Plus series. We're going to be doing 15 on the front doors, 30 over the factory. We're going to put 50 windshield over the top. It's a good day. It's a good installation. Couple things. If you guys are new here, my name is Patrick. I'm a full-time window tinter, instructor, and consultant. And if this is your first time watching, feel free to subscribe, join, do whatever the doodly things that you do, because I do some pretty cool shit. If you guys like window tinting, and you guys like business, and you guys like things of that nature, then I am your man. We got the super chats. More structure, yes. If you guys aren't into window tinting, then you probably don't want to be watching me. Big shout out to Alligator Window Tint with a $10 super chat. You need more structure. That's right, baby. That's right. Ken Glass, welcome. Thank you. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, shout outs, criticisms, feel free to type them in the comments below. I am streaming to a private group and my public group on Facebook as well. The chat is kind of iffy from time to time there, but you guys can check me out on YouTube as well. That's an easier one as well. Go to YouTube, type in window tinting business, and you'll find me, and you can chat that way. Chats do go directly in my ear, so I can answer questions live and on the fly as well. Usually, we're going to be doing this live stream probably take about 3 hours or so. So, I will tell you this, I have been working on something new and different that I think is a total game changer, right? Concept is no hard carding back windows. Lay the film, heat the film, shrink the film, let it lay. And someone told me about this many years ago, and I've actually seen it happen, but I have never done it myself. So I put this test of theory yesterday with 3 different back windows, and I did it during the training class as well. If this is something that's sustainable, if this is something that's doable, it dramatically reduces the time that you need to work on a vehicle. For me, 20-25 minutes, I can knock out a back window. But with this process, I can literally do it in 5 to 10 minutes, and it's clean. So why work on something that you don't need to, right? Why work on something longer than you need to? So that is the goal. That is the objective. Before we get started, big shout outs to the sponsors of the channel, because without them, well, I mean, without them, we'd still do it, but they do definitely make it easier. So big shout out to TintWiz. Check it out, tintwiz.com. Big shout out to Solar Effects. You can check them out at solareffectswindowfilms.com. TintWiz is a CRM suite. I use it to manage all my stuff. You're going to see me do a full check-in on the vehicle, so you're going to be able to check that out. Solar Effects is my primary window film, exclusive window film for all my automotive needs. They're badass. They're awesome. The Vulgar Boys, men, excuse me, are amazing. The company's amazing. That's why I use them, right? Big shout out to the Tint Mob. Most likely, I'll keep my phone on me, but you're going to see calls coming in from the Tint Mob. The Tint Mob runs all my lead generation and marketing for me in a very amazing way. So you'll be able to catch live calls, and you'll be able to see how I interact with my clients live in real time. So that's also awesome. And last but certainly not least, big shout out to Dry Shrink Prep, dryshrink.prep.com. Check it out. It is the healthy alternative and the more cost-effective alternative to dryer sheets. Let's see. Great way. That's right, baby. Michael, what's going on, baby? Welcome on YouTube. Ken Glass, good morning again. Yes. Let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I do have the rig here. You know, it's just like I don't want to switch cameras and blah blah. I just want to get the show going. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys have questions, concerns, you're in my ear. Without further ado, let's fucking do it, huh? Double check the angle. Looks like we're good. I do want to make sure that like the lens isn't dirty. Yeah. Should be good. That should be good enough. Angle's good. Where's my hands? Yep, that should be good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take my phone here. Got my phone here. We're going to do a full check-in here with this vehicle. So if we're on TintWiz right here, I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Oh, I do have 4 leads. I got to check that out for sure. Here's the appointment today. We're going to go ahead and check in on that appointment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some pre-check-in pictures. This is David Sorrow over at Window Tint Z, an Ultimate Window Tint in Orlando. This is where I acquired this idea. Not mine, but it is phenomenal. So we're going to go ahead and take some pictures. And what we're going to do, these are just some before pictures. Before I even touch the car, usually I do it on the outside and take it outside because there's more room. So I usually just try to get the corners, but I'm so tight in here that like the idea is to get all 4 sides and all 4 corners. And the only thing about this iPad is that it doesn't have like the wide angle because it only has 1 camera. But I love this. So what I'm basically trying to do is I'm trying to take pictures of the vehicle before and then notating it. This is a little bit different. This is a family friend. So the process is just a little bit different. But if it was someone that I didn't know, I would definitely take pictures before I even get into the vehicle and notate little things like there's a little something here. I mean, basic wear and tear stuff is okay, but major cosmetic damage, any big dents, any big scratches, anything like that, I take pictures of and I let the client know beforehand. So then this just gives me an extra layer of protection so that the client doesn't say, hey, that wasn't there before. and then now you have to prove it, right? Unfortunately, in this name of the game, it's like you're guilty until proven innocent. So that's just the name of the game. So I'll do that. I'll do these pictures. I'll do these pictures before, and then I will also roll it outside and take pictures after. So I take pre-pictures and post pictures. Why do I do post pictures? Reason why I do post pictures is that in the event that the client leaves my property and goes to a shopping center and someone slams a cart into their car and runs off, and then they come back and they see a dent in their car, you're the last person that will touch the car, so they're gonna think that you did it. And so the post check pictures will determine that what the car looked like as it left, so you can prove that it wasn't your fault. So that's what they're there for. All right, so I take pictures there. I go back, film trainer. What's going on, baby? Big shout out to Alligator Window Tint, $5 super chat. Speaking of Tint Wiz, I just got an approval to finish the new part of the coffee shop we did. Oh, nice. JH, welcome, brother. Welcome. That coffee shop was good. I think we did dark neutral, DM. Let's go back to Tint Wiz. All right, so I'm back into the Tint Wiz here. I'm going to scroll down to project attachments. I'm going to go ahead and add pictures. And then from here, I can just scroll down and add all the pictures. Add. I'm going to tag it as before. Start upload. So it's just going to, I mean, you do need a Wi-Fi connection or cellular network within this for its work, obviously. But that will upload up to the cloud within TintWiz. So I don't even need to keep these pictures on my tablet. It's done. It's in there. It's good to go. And if I need to come back and refer to it. One thing I didn't do is I didn't take a picture of the VIN. And I'm going to need that for when I do the checkout process and things like that nature, because I need that information for the warranty paperwork. So I'm going to also cancel. I'm going to also add that. Super simple. Add. Still tag it as before. Start upload. Boom. All right, so the whole check-in process is done from my aspect, and we're just ready to get started tinting. 15 on the front, 30 over the factory, 30 on the rear. Let's see here. Oh, it's my seamstress. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Okay. As long as for the construction of the applicators, I just don't want to go. I don't want to go lower in quality in the actual fabric material, because I really like that Kona material because it's quilt quality material and it stands up. So if you find a different material but is equal to or better than what we're already using because we can't source the one that we need, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I completely understand. If I had to choose, if the color was off slightly or if the quality was off slightly, I would rather have the color off slightly and have the quality stay consistent. Does that make sense? So it's not dire, but like it's at the end of the day, it's all about the construction and the materials so that it lasts the longest. Okay. 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 Well, we still have a little bit of time. Is there anywhere else we can source it from? online sources, Joann's. There's a number of different places for fabric, right? I'm assuming. I don't know. Okay. Yes. The deadline for shipping is the 15th. So I would need at least 4 to 5 days before that to be able to have my people process it and get the order fulfilled. Okay. What would absolutely whatever you need to do, you do it, and then whatever additional costs, maybe your time, maybe your gas, your fuel, whatever it takes, it doesn't matter. I'll make sure you get compensated for it. Okay. All right. Bye. My seamstress for DSP. Sorry, guys. My seamstress for DSP is having trouble sourcing material. So that's what that was about. If you guys didn't know, we construct everything in-house, except for like our tool selection, everything with DSP associated, the product itself, and our applicators, because I thought the applicators were garbage, were the ones I bought earlier. Like you can buy them from Amazon. Ugh, I hated it. Oh, it's not a Jeep Wrangler, it's a Jeep Cherokee. Did I say Wrangler? Did I say Wrangler? I meant Cherokee. Peak so fluid pro status. Oh, the film trainer. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Jeremy B, where's the Jeep Wrangler? I don't know why I said Wrangler. Did I say Wrangler? I think I said Wrangler on the thumbnail. Sometimes I throw things together so quickly. Good thing is, I do have another appointment at 1 o'clock, so we can't be willy-nilly with this appointment. But I think this is going to go by quickly anyways. I am able, the sweeps pull out and I can bottom load, which eliminates shrinking for me, which we're going to be good. All right. FX plus 15. That's 5. That's 15. That's what I need right there. What we got? We got 20 on here? Yeah, we got 20. Yep. What's our length? Let's call it 38. Boom. Nope, I don't like that one. Yeah, just this. I got this chin strap like under my chin instead of like on my chin. It makes it a little bit better. if you guys were curious, the June training classes are up. I did do some changes after the last class. And the changes are as follows. We are capping the class at 4. I think this space is just not big enough for 8. We could do it, but I think it would be at the sacrifice of everyone's learning curve. So we're gonna max it out at 4, and we've changed it up a little bit. Now the classes are available for purchase on dryshrinkprep.com. If you go under products and you go, it'll say training classes, right? Training classes. I have June and July up right now. I did adjust the pricing just because we can only do 4, but I think it's going to be justified. The last class we did, like, we went over everything: quarters, contour strips, roll-ups with focus on top load installation, shrinking, tools, film, back window installations. We even got to the point where we ran out of things to do, right? So we started working on how to double cut and like all other things that I would normally like save for like an advanced class. We started doing that there. So that's the reason why I went to 4 instead of keeping it to 8, because I don't care about the money. I would rather everyone learns how to do it properly, right? I mean, I care about the money a little bit, right? let's call it a spade, right? I'm not doing this for free, but it's for the better good as well. So the classes are now $2,500 instead of the $15 that it was, and that, you know, I mean, I think the value is going to be well worth it. $2,500 to learn how to start a career that can make you very lucrative. So, and if you guys, if people don't like it, then that is what it is. It's okay. Or maybe no one will do it, and then I just won't do training classes. Who knows? Yeah, and then also we will have a training assistant, and maybe if time applies, then maybe I can get one of my good friends that may be in town. I'd love to get like Martin Fowler in here and other things. So like Marco, if he's available and in the area, I'd love that. Maybe a day or something. I don't know, but we will have a training assistant in the training classes as well, along with me. So there will be a 2-to-1 ratio for students. Yes, Marco. Yes, exactly. One thing that I spoke about with one of the students is like, he's like, I did a very similar training. It was for like a detail class so that he can use a particular product. They required him to go to this class, and he says it was one instructor, and I think it was 15 students, and then one assistant. But still, it was like an 8-to-1 ratio, and he says half the time they're sitting around waiting for help, and the other half they're like, screw it, I'm training, so like let me just try what they're doing. So it's not very productive, right? So I would rather not have that. I would rather only have 4 people, and all 4 of them like, holy shit, that was amazing. I'd rather have that than have 8 people. They're like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I could have watched some videos and maybe learn it that way instead, but yeah, why not? Sure. Like, that's definitely not what I want. Oh, I left my phone there. And don't get me wrong, if you want to do a training class, there are much other training classes that are much, I wouldn't say much more affordable, but you can probably get your manufacturer to send out someone and train you or your staff for probably $1,000, or maybe you can go there for like $1,000, probably, right? There's other options. You guys don't have to come to me, but if you want me to train you, that's what it's going to take. But there's definitely other options. If you don't have money, learn this shit on YouTube. I learned everything off YouTube. I never went to a training class. Never. But everyone has different limitations, right? So I would never portray just one option for one type of person that can do only one thing, right? Because everyone has limitations. Maybe it's family, maybe it's time, maybe it's money, maybe it's, I mean, everyone's different, right? So if you can't go to me, there are definitely other more cost-effective options if you wanted to do so. I think the Tint School in Jacksonville, I think they pop a 3-day for 25 or 1,500. So there's save $1,000 there. YouTube is always free. I love these Jeeps. Come on. Okay. So if you guys missed it, let's go over it here. Got a 2020 Jeep Wrangler. I'm gonna do like a video type thing, guys. So if you guys are watching, I might chop this part out and just make this a dedicated video. It's just part of the process. That way I can capitalize on content, right? Double down on content, right? So we have a 2020 Jeep Wrangler, 2020 Jeep Cherokee. We're gonna be doing the, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna take out the sweeps. So these ones are super, super easy. There is a screw here. You don't even need to worry about that. Back corner, get your fingers behind there, pull straight back, just once, just like that, boom. Just like that. All you need is the corner, get your fingers in, pull it up, and then slide it out. Reverse it to put it back in. Windows down, same thing here. We don't want to pull all the way across because you will break that. So just pull the back corner. Just pull, just like that. And if you're pulling and it's not popping, go ahead and get a jam stick in there and pull that panel back. Super easy. Come back here. Pull the sweep out. Very, very easy. The only thing that people mess up when they do these is they don't realign these pins. Look at these pins. These pins are long and big. That's what she said. You just got to make sure they're lined back up before you send it home. It's the only thing. Alligator said 500 a day. Yeah, and I don't know if they do daily rates or they do three-day classes, things of that nature. So Alligator Window Tint School is 500 a day. Yeah, I think 500 a day is pretty standard. 3-day minimum, 1,500. So we're in the same wheelhouse for sure. Okay, so we are a little dirty. We are a little dirty. Just want to give it a good cleaning. I'm not even going to touch that area, but still yet. Something here though too. I will touch this area. Now with a top load approach, I'm very big on because there is going to be water going into the like the control areas, but with a bottom load approach, I feel like it's a little bit different just because I don't believe that there's much water going in on here. A little bit of overspray, but nothing crazy. So I'll take everything situational, right? If I was bottom loading a Ferrari with Alcantara all across the door panel, then yeah, probably I'd probably cover that bad boy. But you know, let's call a spade, right? What is this vehicle? It's designed to be off-road. It's designed to be rugged. It's designed to be dirty, and they're using it as such. So yeah, gonna go ahead and clean this puppy. I do have a semi truck coming in, and I only have an 8-foot door, and this semi truck is easily like 18 feet at least. So I told him, I said you can come. I said clearly I can't get you in, and I don't know anyone else that can. I'm not the most affordable cat in town, and we're going to be outside, which means that I am at risk to the elements. I need you to know that before we move forward, because I mean, if it's too dirty for your liking, I'm not going to redo it. You know, so I'm going to give you realistic expectations right now that the installation is not going to be, could potentially be not as clean as it would be if it was in the shop. So I don't tell people no, but I tell people the realistic expectations and parameters in regards to working with me. And if they so choose to work with me at that point, I take away the ability for them to complain or request a refund or anything of that nature, because we went over it all together. And at that point, that was their choice to decide to work with me. And again, it's just one of those things where it's like, you got to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. And if you guys don't know that, you guys should learn from me, right? Because that lesson is free. If not, and you're running a business, those lessons become very costly. Maybe not. And when I say cost, I think of cost as either monetary compensation, money, or time, because time is also money, right? If you're spending time fixing a window that you really shouldn't fix or need to fix, then that means you're not spending time working on other projects that you could be making a profit off of. So it's up to you. Heed my warning or pay for it yourself. The choice is yours. Lie on the floor. I got to get used to that because I do have a part-time employee now, but he's actually in Daytona this week. Solar Effects' FX Plus high performance ceramic film, one of the best heat rejection films on the market, over 96% heat rejection. Yeah, it's a pretty badass film. I am the only shop in the area currently that offers a super ceramic film. Comments, I'm tacked over there. Break the tack, break it. I'm currently the only shop in the area that provides a film of this caliber. So the market is pretty open for me in regards to what I charge. I charge $5.99 for something like this. Full-size SUV, I charge $7.49. So yeah. So that's where the title comes from. $1,000 tint job. We're doing $7.49 for the sides and the back, and $2.99 for the front windshield. I haven't taken deposits just yet. I think I will start if I start getting burned more. I don't get a lot of no-shows, and I'm changing my mentality in regards to how I run the business. Hold on one second. Hi. Come on in. I am live streaming, by the way. Yes. Hi, everyone, this is Caitlin. Caitlin, say hi. Hi. It's only like 22 or 23 people. No, never mind. It's 28. I got the orders right here. So there's Laura's having problems finding the materials for the distributor order that we have in line up for the 15th. So there's a possibility I might have to send you down there to meet her, just because of time constraints and things of that nature. Yeah. I don't know yet, but I will. When I know, you'll know. So you have enough paracord, enough of the yeah, she has everything. It's just the material. She can't find the material, and she finds the material, but it's not the right color. And then she's trying to go with a material that has the right color, but it's a poorer quality material. And I'm like, no, I'd rather the color be off than the quality. So orders are there. Are you slicing today, or we can wait to slice? Have you ever seen me slice?
I sliced the last batch.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's only been 2 days.
Oh yes, let's do that for.
So Thursday or Friday?
No. I usually 3 days in the molds is usually minimum, and I feel like that's pretty good. Then I would suggest the shredded batch that we did on Sunday. Just give them a good like turnover and rotation. Yeah, I think another 3 days or 4 days, and I think that should be fine. Anything for me? Yeah. Awesome possum. Great job. Do you have the book? I'm live streaming now. After you're done with your day, come back. After 1 o'clock, I won't be live streaming, and then we can get all that taken care of. All right. I'll see you soon. Be safe. Love you. Bye. That is Caitlin. Caitlin Caitlin runs operations for dry shrink prep. She takes care of the day-to-day operations, product manufacturing, order fulfillment. She pretty much does everything, and she's amazing. So, yep, a lot of busy things going on, a lot of exciting things. You know what I mean? You just gotta, you gotta stress less about the things you can't control, and this is like a very new concept for me. I stress about the things I can't control, and it just makes life fucking miserable. Yes, Caitlin is also my wife's cousin, so she is family. So that's why I told her I love her, because I don't just tell my random employees I love them. That's an HR nightmare. So, but yeah, you know, one thing with me is that I was really stressing about DSP. Like, do people like it? Do people do this? Do people do that? What are they thinking? What should, you know, like, I was so wrapped up and worried about what other people were thinking that like I lost track of like what is reality. What I think people are thinking about and what people are actually thinking about are two separate things. So I ended up wasting like a lot of my time like focusing on that aspect. So I've thus since changed my mindset where I can only control myself and I can only control my reaction to other people and what they do, right? So if people are liking it, they'll show it, they'll buy it. So I've just been like gearing up DSP, and now we're manufacturing about $20,000 worth of DSP. Oh, Marco, I love you too. You are a good man. You're a good man, Marco. I love your vibe. I love your willingness to help. I would definitely say the Marco is an asset. You know, let me finish my mindset here, is that I think Marco and Carlos, there's different people that I think are just absolute assets to the industry, and the industry is just exploding with amazing people, and you're just a badass. Marco, you're a badass, and I love it, and I'm really glad to call you my friend. Yeah, with regards to DSP, someone I remember from a movie from the founder. I forget his name, but it was about McDonald's. It was on Netflix. It's a very awesome movie, very, very interesting movie about how Ray Kroc basically took McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers. But a line that he said in that movie was he was selling milkshake machines, and one of his pitches is it's supply and demand. It's the chicken or the egg. Are you not selling milkshakes because you can't? And he was selling like milkshake makers that can do like 5 or 6 at a time. And he's like, it's supply and demand. Do you not have the supply because you don't have the demand? Or if you provide the demand or the supply, will the demand follow? Yeah. So that's the mindset. So I've taken that recently into heart. So I can only control what I can control, right? So if people aren't purchasing, what is the reason or why, right? So maybe it is a supply chain issue, right? So I have increased production for DSP tenfold in the last 2 months. And like I said, we're on track now to make $20,000 worth of product a year. And at the end of the year, we're gonna have about $250,000 worth of product per year. And at the end of the year, I'm either gonna explode across the world and sell DSP to everyone, or I'm going to be sitting in my garage with $250,000 worth of product. So I can only control the things I can control. So that's the current plan. You know, at the end of the day, obviously the business is the point of a business is to make money. But I currently am not. It's just self-sustaining, right? I pay my employees, I pay for product, I pay for marketing. Oh, it's sticking. But eventually it'll be worth it. Yeah, Ray Kroc was a gangster. Gangster, Jesus. I thought I had enough slip in here. Ray Kroc was a gangster. Genius. Go watch the movie. If you've never watched Founder, watch the movie. Oh, Boss House in the house. What's going on, baby? What's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Come on. Tacking on me. There we go. It's tacking. There it is. Got to be ever so gentle. For you experienced guys, you know what I'm talking about. Where like it's tacked in one spot and you just got to break that tack. But you can't go Hulk on it because if you break it and you start sliding, you'll just end up slamming. We've all done it. The tack breaks here and you just end up slamming the entire piece of film into one side and completely destroys it. So strong but supple. Ooh. Ooh. Alligator window tint, always a good friend. Good friend. Okay, front doors are done. Pretty much. If you guys are watching the stream, you guys have any questions, concerns, shout-outs, criticisms, feel free to hit them in the comments below. Burner, I hear you, baby. Done. I think I want to leave this one back here because this is where I do most of the work. And then I'm going to move this tank. I did fill this tank because I have someone else working for me, like I said, and I wanted to make sure that they had a tank as well. I'm going to leave this one here so that the flat out, nice. The head wrap I'm wearing like has a fold in it, and I can feel it in my head. All right, 15's done. Let's put this puppy up. We will get a plotter one day, guys. I promise you. But this is good though too, because then like I have a library of videos of where I was just straight hand cutting. Why don't I shift the film down below the bottom seal? That's a very good question. And that is, for me, because the questions are all relative, right? At the end of the day, the way I cut my film is that I cut the top edge on top of the bezel, right? So now it's got to go from the top of the bezel to, I don't know, right about yay, a 1/16 of an inch from the bottom of the edge of the glass. So I'm already shifting it like almost an eighth, right? And I have the bottom already lined up, so it goes below an eighth below. Why would you? For me, it's silly to work more than I need to, right? There's no light gap. I don't have a problem with film peeling back up, so why make it longer? That's just my opinion. Burner, yes, actually that was a plotter that was actually given to me, not given really, but given to me by Martin Fowler. That's a Jaguar plotter. The motherboard is out on it. I would have to replace the motherboard. I'll be very honest, at the time when he gave it to me, I just didn't have $500, right? So now I have that option. So I'm looking into actually getting that fixed, or give it back to him, because I think he's fixing to start to run 2 trailers, one mobile trailer and then a backup mobile trailer, which is pretty fucking badass, and he might need that back. So I'm a firm believer that all things will come where they are meant to come. Of course that was nice of him. Of course that was nice of him. He didn't have to do that shit. And he didn't fucking know me. He kind of knew me. He kind of knew me. But those are the people that I surround myself with. I don't surround myself with shitty people, right? Because why the hell would I do that? If someone doesn't like how I am, or someone doesn't like how I do things, and they disagree with it, that's fine. They're not wrong. We're just not going to hang out. See, I told you. You might want it back, which is okay. I have it. I have it ready for you, my friend. Just going to be a small storage fee for handling. Josh and yeah. I think this bottom edge is pretty straight. The front had a little curve on it, but the bottom edge is pretty straight. So I think I'm just going to use the factory edge on this one. Let's see. Yep. Should look straight to me. That's me. That is me. I am my genuine self, and if you enjoy my genuine self, then you're more than welcome to hang out with me. But I am not under the assumption that, like, I'm very aware of the fact in my personal life that, like, I am no one's on the fence with me, right? In my personal life, like, very few people are on the fence with me. You either really love me or you really hate me. Oh, dang. The film trainer with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Definitely appreciate that, of course. If you guys don't know the film trainer, y'all better check him out. Got a badass YouTube channel with a bunch of training tutorials and things of that nature. I fully support everything he's doing. The hardest part for me is turning curves, because it's like it's never straight for me. Mm-hmm. Plastic knives. I mean, I'm not against it. I could definitely try it. I think I might have to hire an editor. Obviously, like the live stream stuff, I do, and that's fine. But like, I have content like you wouldn't believe, and I just don't. I don't have the time to sit and edit it. And I don't do like hardcore edits, right? Because I didn't go to school for film and whatnot, so it's kind of hard for me. And my time is becoming scarce, so I think I might be at the point where I need an editor, which is good. No issues. No problem, Bob. Tint Studio. Holy shit. The man, the myth, the legend, baby. Woo! Yeah, no joke. A shitty plastic knife and a thin carbon blade help a bunch. I don't know if that's sarcastic or not. Oh, that's what I love about Matt. Matt, like, if you ever watch Matt's videos and then you ever meet Matt in real life, he's exactly the same. The great and powerful, the man, the myth, the legend, the catalyst, the reason why everyone's on fucking line with YouTube and Facebook. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful thing, right? Because someone has to start it, right? And shit. I believe so. That's like, I have access to that because we're like actually friends, but I don't divulge information like that just because that's not my information to share. So I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't know. It's weird. YouTube's weird, right? And people are fucking weird, right? Like, it's like an infathomable number, but like, it doesn't matter. If you're starting a YouTube channel and you have followers and you're like, oh, I don't have 1 million fucking followers. How many followers do you have? Do you have 100? Do you have 200? And you're like, oh, that ain't shit. Oh, I should probably fucking plug this motherfucker in. Do you have 200? And you're like, oh, that ain't shit. Like, everyone has 200. Yeah, bullshit. I want you to, how many followers you have and you're feeling like weird about it, like you don't think it's great. $100. $100. 100 followers. I want you to close your eyes and think of 100 people in a room. That's a lot of motherfuckers, right? Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Yes, and I think that's what I'll do. Matt made a good point. I think I'm just gonna. I know that I think I'm gonna get an editing PC because all my previous studio is here now. So like, once I'm home, I don't want to edit at home, but like, I can if I have time. Yeah, you don't focus on followers. Yes, preach it, Marco. Preach it, baby. Preach it. Truly is. If you're focused on followers and growth, then you're if you only focus on the numbers, you're focused on the wrong thing. you're focused on the wrong thing for sure. The numbers will come. Just focus on the work and enjoy it. That's all you should really do. You don't do it for accolade. You don't do it for recognition. You just do it because you want to do it. That's why I did it. Like, now I changed my oh. Like, I did change this to a personal brand before. That was more for like growth and outreach, for growth on the channel. But like, I did it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? So I've learned. Yeah, but it's not about followers. Even subscription counts don't matter. The subscribers and things like that, it's all about views, right? Because at the end of the day, what is YouTube? YouTube they sell advertising, right? So they need people to watch videos, and multiple videos, and binge on it. So that's why you get paid. I think CMP, not cost per click. It's like cost per like 1,000 or something like that. You get a dollar amount per 1,000 views you get through ad revenue. So there's not a lot. I'll be honest with you guys. There's not a lot of money to be made through ad marketing and making YouTube videos. So if you think you're gonna make a shit ton of money making YouTube videos, you're not. I mean, you have to know how to. You have to know so much. I mean, it's not just about that, but quality of production as well, right? You got to know how to edit. You need to know how to make thumbnails. Oh, fuck yeah, it'd be nice. Well, they do have YouTube Red. Exactly. Now they do have YouTube Red, so part of my ad revenue is from that as well, because YouTube Red is basically a premium, or YouTube Premium, I think is what I call it now. I don't know, I can't remember. Where they have they don't have to pay for ads. They pay so they don't have to see ads. So YouTube still wins, right? Because they're either getting paid for the ad firms to put ads up, or they're getting paid from the watchers to not watch the ads. It's crazy. Okay, in. I want to knock out the doors real quick, just because I do have the car on. Well, it's off now, but yeah. Who's texting me? Oh shit, I left the garage door open. I'll look at this later. Hey, there's my hands. We're good. A bit higher. Good. Check, check. 1, 2. Checkity, check, check. Coffee time. Ken Glass, big shout out for the $2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I think so too. I would, Matt, I would 100% agree, right? 100%. It looks like you're not swayed too far either which way, which is a very good thing. It's a very good thing. Yes, yes, exactly. Because if it's just work and no fun, ugh, who wants to do that? Everyone. Towel. Towel. As I alluded to at the very beginning of the live stream, I will be demonstrating the no hard card shrink that I think is potentially revolutionizing. Potentially, I just think it's just so much faster. Told you, I did a sedan back window in about 12 minutes, I think, which is fast, right? But like, I think it was at like 25. So, I mean, it's only 12 minutes, and like, what's 12 minutes, right? But like, if you can improve a process and cut the time in half, I mean, that's monumental. That's like me telling you I have something, and I can show you how to do it. It takes you 2 hours. I can show you how to do it in an hour. Like, who wouldn't want to learn that, right? Pew 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 pew. Oof. Tight. Wow. A lot of room in this one. And not much room, I mean. Oof. Realize how tight this is. Oh, Ken Glass, baby. Yes. Yes. I mean, obviously, I wasn't around, so. Yes, the game has changed. The game has most definitely changed. Woo. These are tight back here. Really tight. Ooh. Coupled with it being, it's really deep in there. Focus. Focus. I'm usually not a big fan of the film touching the top of the bezel because I feel like it dries it out and then it tacks really easy. And then you could introduce lots of contamination that way. But because this window is so deep on both edges, on both sides, like you kind of need to. If not, you'll end up creasing the film. I am in fact liking this flat out. Like, oh, nice. Yeah. Same with me. I think it was Leah's vlogs. I think I heard. Same with me. It's the only reason why I started this channel, actually, in fact. Not the only reason. I mean, I have my own reasons as well, but yeah. Yeah, but one of the motivating things is that because Matt did take a subtle break, I think 2 or 3 years. And if Matt never took a break, I would have never started YouTube. I started a channel because there was no one else out there. And I'm like, oh, well, if no one else is going to do it, I might as well do it. Maybe I'll heat torch the back window. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, copper. Yeah. Chappelle's fucking amazing. Stop. Turn off. All right, back window time. $17, I'm gonna try to do 20. 20. So this is hard because I have this fin in my way, and I literally have to cut all the way to the edge. So I'm gonna see how much room I have in here. Adapt and go. I have plenty of room here on the inside. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it bigger and then cut it on the inside. Yeah. 44. I'm gonna see how this works. Like, this is the exact plan that I've had, right? Because all the other SUVs, I had access to the full piece of glass, and like I had able to mold it or cut a form at least. But I can't do that here. Can't. Who says can't? No, we can figure this shit out, right? We're fucking smart. What are we gonna do? This is what we do. Figure shit out. How do I get that line? I don't know. I'm a damn Sharpie. I'm starting to really love Sharpies. There's the line. That works for me. $20 by 44. Yeah. Get some, baby. Get some. What do y'all think? I think that works pretty well, actually. In fact, a part of window tinting is sometimes just trying to figure it the fuck out. That works for me. The only problem is the film side is now wet. Not very conducive for a dry shrink. So I guess that's one way to get the curve. On those SUVs where you can't, like, it's difficult like that. Yep. This is going to be a very unorthodox way to install this window, by the way. Fair warning. What do you think? Heat gun or blowtorch? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Heat gun or blowtorch? Which one you all want? I'm thinking blowtorch too. That's what I'm talking about. No hard carding. This is what I've been talking about. This is what I've been working on, theorizing over the last like few days. It's all I can think about. Well, not all. When it comes to work. The theory is that I just lay the heat and let the film lay. It almost eliminates double shrinking and all kinds of other stuff. And this isn't cheap dyed film, guys. This is a very expensive ceramic film. That's it, yo. No hard card. I'm either a genius or I'm fucking crazy. Because I would leave it like that. That'll install. Bet money. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna leave it slightly big just because I'm gonna trim it from the inside. That's fucking bright. I'm gonna leave it really big. I'm gonna leave like an inch because I'm just gonna trim it from the inside. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, the shit's been working for me. I like this one better. Let's turn that off now. Too bright. Game changer. I'm telling you, I'm going to start switching over this, and I mark my words. This will be the new way people tint windows. Because why? Why spend more time on something when you really don't have to? I mean, that's okay to try it on like cheap ass dyed film, but how does it work on very expensive high performance film? That is the question, my friends. That is the question. That's what we're going to find out. Too long there. Trim that. You do get a little bit bigger bubbles, but that's really it. Now this window is a little bit different, right? It's a little bit longer and I'm cutting on the inside. So bear with me, hold on. I'm hitting on something right here. I'm hitting on something on the inside. Get some! Get some! Get some! The cover? Probably. Which probably would have made it easier. Where the hell was that comment 6.5 minutes ago before I did this? Dang it, I can't do everything, y'all. If it ain't glass, it's ass, boys. Look at that. Look at that. Then a hard card, a single thing. Now, granted, I do have to hit up here, but with a heat gun. But the only reason for that is because I'm using a blowtorch, and I didn't want to get too close with the blowtorch. You know what I mean? You feel me? So, because I never use a blowtorch. Like never use a blowtorch. So let's do this. Heat it up here. Let's finish this puppy on the inside. The only reason why, like I said, I'm doing this right now is because it was just a little funky during the actual shrinking process, because I don't have access to the whole glass, right? So I've never even done this with like this style. That's it. That's it. The thing is flat. No issues. Oh, I'm not plugged in. I'm telling y'all, this is a game changer for the industry. So much quicker with the same result. That's flat, baby. All right. That's cool, right? That's cool. That's cool. You can do it on a back window. Here's the real kicker. What the hell happens when I do it on a windshield where it really matters? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what the hell happens there. Back windows, they have factory tint, right? And you can kind of hide certain imperfections. Tinted windshields. When you're charging $300 a windshield, there ain't no playing. You do it, and you do it right, or you don't do it at all. That's what cracks me up. Some of y'all want to get paid the big boy money, but y'all don't want to do big boy stuff. Hand cutting or plotter, this can be done the exact same way, the same process. Half of that. This is going to be very interesting. 50%. Let's move my old coffee. I need new coffee. 25 people. What up, yo? What up? I need new coffee. Need more water. Coffee break. Now's a good time to ask questions. I need more sugar. I did do some changes to the shop. Not changes, additions, really. I put up the Sun Solutions logo. What would you call that? Process in from Iron Duct Designs. I'm not sure if it's filter water or not. It's from the sink. That's all I know. Then I got the Solar Effects placard up there, and then I put this one up. This one I got from Tinter Battles 22. Got all the competitors signed it, plus all the announcers, plus Eric, obviously the Tint Wiz, and then this one. This thing's bright. I kind of want to bring it down lower because of the string. There was no way I could put it center here without it bothering me, so I put it over here. And I did add some healthy alternatives to the snacks. So that's how I stay strong, baby. The restroom. Y'all want to know? If y'all never seen the gear, that's what it looks like. That's what I deal with. Someone left the toilet seat up. That's not very Sun Solutions tinting-esque. Yeah, this whole thing, like I walked in here when I first signed the lease, and it was disgusting. I ripped everything out. Sink, toilet, bars, rail, everything. Everything was gone because it looked horrid. Dunkin' Donuts cups? Hell yeah. I go to Dunkin' every morning though. The girls know me. I blast country every morning. They're like, hey Patrick. I'm like, what up? What up? Powdered creamer for the clients. I have liquid creamer in the back for me. I don't like putting it in there because then it doesn't go with the flow of the fridge, like a random creamer. I don't like it. You in it? You in it? What you mean you in it? Just a little creamer with my coffee. Not coffee with my creamer. I've seen people that just like fucking pour creamer and they're like, Jesus. Just say you don't like coffee. Oh man. I'll crack myself up. So what do y'all think? Y'all think that this shrinking method will work on the windshield? Oh, in the picture. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I wasn't a competitor for Tinter Battles 2021 or 20. The only thing that's gonna bother me, that's questionable for me, is if I do that method, it doesn't lay completely flat. So I have to trim around, and I just got to make sure that I have enough room when I trim. I walked in this morning. I haven't been in the shop since Friday, and I found out my toolbox was doing that and like holding the water down all weekend long. So that'll be interesting. Why? I wasn't in there. Sean's videos? Yeah, I watch them when he posts. Yeah. Watch all the YouTube, all the window. I love window tinting. All right. Dang it, where'd my squeegee go? Oh well. Moving on. The purpose of this tape is that's the direct line of sight. So I can watch that blue line as I'm backing. I can pull a car in this way, but I know that if I pass that blue line, I'm gonna hit the sink or something in that area. So the blue line is safety. So I keep gear on the blue line and don't cross the blue line. That's when I was contemplating on whether or not I was going to bring 2 cars in at once. Which I don't think I will. I think I'll just, if anything, I'll just menage a cart with another person, you know, gangbang style. Yeah, right? It's not really a great idea. It's more like I don't want to run into the building, so. Okay. Anything on the inside? A couple things on the inside. A shit ton of them. Oh no, I thought it was rock chips. It's water. A shit ton of rock chips. Oh, Ken. The only strippers I have in my life, my friend, is adhesive stripper. That's a lie. That's a lie. One thing I do like is that there actually used to be a strip club legit next door. And then like COVID happened and then it mysteriously burned down. Mm-hmm. All right. Take the car wash sticker off. That's one. This one's easy. Girl. Just a little prep, baby. Just a little prep. Go into a lot more. Hey, shit. Helmet. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else will be good. The stripper dad joke? Tinter dad jokes about strippers. All of them. All the windshields. Most windshields have rock chips in it. In some degree or manner. Unless it's brand new from the dealership, then it was very rare. And usually because people don't they don't keep their windshield squeaky clean, right? Like when I clean the inside and the outside of this windshield, that's going to be the cleanest this windshield will be in a very long time. So it'll very quickly revert back to dirty. See? So like while you want to also keep mindful in regards to your installation, right? Keeping a clean installation. If it's not perfect, it's okay. It's because the windshield isn't perfect every single time. And when someone comes back and tells you, I mean, unless it's a fat hair or something completely obvious, of course. But a small little particulate that's not even in the view of the driver, let's get real here. Let's get real, right? My favorite ones is when they bring the car back. It only happened a couple times. They bring the car back and they're gonna clean the car off so well because they can't find it, and then they find it. And I'm like, let me ask you a question: are you gonna, at the end of your when you reach your destination of every travel in this vehicle, are you gonna do that same cleaning process for the entire vehicle? Because if you are, then I can definitely see how that spot will be noticeable. But you have to clear off more crap off your car to be able to see the one thing that you couldn't even see because your car was already covered in crap. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We want to be realistic, or do we want to play make believe, Peter Pan? You know, I am going to torch it, so I'm going to turn back on my AC. Let's go 60. 60. Oh, this is really good. This is gonna make me nervous because I never trimmed the top. I never trimmed the top. So we're gonna see if this method is crazy or not. I will be here, but I want to make it tight here, just on the sides, just so I can prevent it. Now there is no guidance, right, in this shrinking method and this process. If I see the film starting to go sideways and not want to shrink in the direction, if I see like a big crank this way and not going in the direction I want it to go, because it can't go that way. If it goes that way and continues that way, it will end up heat creasing. So we'll see. Where's my torch? Torchy time! Torchy time! Bring the action. corners are tricky. Trust the process, Patrick. Woo! That's so sketch. That's so damn sketch. The leaves, the dry leaves at the bottom kind of made me nervous on this whole blowtorching thing. So maybe I will keep it longer in the future because that corner is super sketch. The bottoms I'm not worried about. The top corners, especially that one, I'm a little questionable on that one. So I might keep it long on the top in the future. This is all practice, right? This is all, I've never tried this before, y'all. It's not like I've done this. I'm like, let me show you. I'm like, I wonder what happens if I do this. So the corners might need a little bit more love, and I'll assess that. And if that's the case, then I will throw a little more heat on there, and then adjust my approach next time. That I'm really not worried about. It's this other side that I am a little worried about. I don't feel like it's shrunk enough in this area. Anyone timing this? You know what's funny? I think it's taking me longer to install a soak shield and cover the dash than it did for me to shrink and cut the damn thing out. Oh, that's funny. It makes me laugh. Tight. All right. It's cleaner. Let's see what we got. If you guys never tried a Triumph blade at the end of your side swipe, it is the cleanest windshields I've ever done in my life. Amazing. Just be careful, because if that blade comes out and you try to catch it, or you slip, or you try to push on that blade, you're cutting yourself. And determining on how much you did it, you may even be going to the hospital. So, like if I rub my finger across that, if I just put this towel over to try to push the blade down further into the gully, it will cut through the microfiber towel and cut my hand. Like, it's incredibly sharp. So fair warning, y'all. Don't take that shit lightly if you're trying to do what I do, because I am not responsible. If this front windshield works, this is my new go-to shrink method. I'll throw all my hard cards. My MacTech I've had for like 6 years, gone. Gone. Basically. No, it's not. You do what you want to do. I'm not going to influence you guys to do whatever. I'm just saying, if y'all hurt yourselves, that ain't my fault. Don't bring your legal team my way, because I will laugh and play dumb. I think this might work. And it doesn't take me long. Like I said, it doesn't take me long to do a back window. It doesn't take me long to do a front windshield, but I'm sitting at like my best at like 45 minutes on a windshield. But I'm gonna turn 30-minute windshields, 25-minute windshields. Yes, please. Even quicker if I didn't have the hand cut. Listen, if this works and you're a full-time window tinter and you guys decide to do this, y'all better drop some super chats in this damn thing, because I just made you a shit ton of money or saved you a lot of time. Tomato, tomato. Just saying. Give a brother some love here. You're welcome. Okay, I do see one little thing that I hit with microfiber towel. Just a little blemish on the left, top left. You know how it goes. Adhesive and other crap. Damn, baby! $5 super chat. Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see if I'm a maniac or I'm a genius? Because I'm one or the other. It's definitely one or the other. So the installation process is still the same. I'm not trying to rush. I'm not trying to go fast. I'm doing what I normally do during the installation time. Yeah. See, the thing I predicted is that it'd be difficult to do cuts close around. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And if it's long on the sides, then that's okay, because I can always trim the sides, right? It's like working around like the center mirror. That's really the question at hand. Is it gonna bump? Is it gonna? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So that's the only issue I see right now is like wraparounds are a little bit more difficult. Definitely cut a little long right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it long, push through, and trim that. That's no problem. But we're good on this side. In retrospect, I probably should have done that cut over here. So we're flat, almost flat over there. Maybe I just need to take my time a little more, cutting around the wraparound, which I'm gonna have to do. But all right, let's see how this install goes. The real question for me will be the bottom. Is it tight enough? Hell's fire. You gotta be shitting me. It fucking worked. Get the fuck out of here. Hey. Works so far. Let's see. And this is full hand cut, yeah? So you gotta be mindful that it does take time to hand cut. Cut out the thing. I think just more time prepping and cutting around like rear view mirrors are essential. But holy shit, guys, look at this. Look at that. Get some. Get some. Come on. I don't know what else to do, guys. I will let you know. I don't impress myself often, but I impress myself right there. Just letting you know. I think I'm going to take this off because I think this comes off fairly easily. Maybe not. Let's see. Am I just not going past the edge and squeezing hard enough? And is there enough room? Just tight. I think that might be the case, actually. Okay, that's good. That's good so far, but that's just the tack down. Now we're gonna come in here with the power stroke. Get all the moisture out of here. The only thing that I see that's a concern, I'm very straight up. I can hide a lot of shit from y'all, but I don't, right? Is what the hell is the point of that? The only thing I can see that's a concern is that corner. So I think next time I do this, I will keep the top long, especially for the top corners, because I can pull it in the direction that I need. So, which I'm not still hard card. I'm not hard carding it, yeah. I'm just pulling it in the proper direction. Try and get under here. Very tight, very tight. I told you this theory has been racking my mind for the last, I don't know how many, a week or so. Let's take a look. Woo! Money, baby. Money. All right, that's it. That's the whole, I'm doing that from now on. 27 people. What's going on, everybody? We're sitting down. I still have quarters. That's no problem. But I knocked that in 5 minutes. Like, I just got to install it. But damn, y'all, what do y'all think about that? I got to turn this AC over this way. That was the quickest windshield I've ever done. Ever. My next appointment I booked for 1 o'clock because usually SUVs are 3 to 4 hours. And that thing's clean. Interesting. All right, hit me up with the Q&As if you guys have any questions, concerns, shout outs, criticisms. If not, we're gonna go ahead and close her out. I'm gonna try to pull up Facebook and see if there's any questions from the groupies. Fernando, sheesh. What's up, big sexy hoss boss? Nice. We do the same thing. Document everything. Carlos. Yep. Love me some DSP. Ty, thank you very much. Good to see you guys. Good to hear from you. Oh, for AC. That's just an AC exhaust extension. There's like a connector, and then it just connects up and out. Applex, thank you. The dad of the town just ordered torch. That's right, baby. I mean, look how, I mean, it's nuts. I didn't hard card a single thing shrinking, that whole thing, back window and front window. I'm just saying. I don't, if that might not be like, that might not be mind blowing to you guys, but like, you know, majority of the time when you shrink and you crease something is because you hard carded it incorrectly. Whew. All right. I'm gonna get the 2 minute countdown. That's 20 minutes. I think that's it. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you guys have any other questions, concerns, I'm gonna keep it up for another 2 minutes. It is 11:55 now. Hell. Oh, I do have the delay. Hello. Thanks, T-Town. You are on YouTube. Let me see. Let me watch the live. Let's see. Check, test 1, 2. Definitely delayed. I wonder if, no, it is what it is. It's all right. Screw it. I'm wondering if it should tint my windows outside. Don't tint your windows outside. Don't do that. No go. All right. Woo! All right, we're gonna close her up right now, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you guys want to tune in for the next live stream, make sure to hit the chitty chats. Oh yeah, you're right. In the open without having any shade. No, Jonathan, don't tint outside. The slightest breeze will ruin your life. I know I saw more super chats, but why am I only seeing 3? Thanks, super chats. Thank you everyone for the super chitty chat. The film trainer, thank you. Ken Glass, thank you. RGC, thank you. I know Alligator Window Tint was in there as well. There was a lot of chitty chat. Let's see, roll it up. Alligator Window Tint with a $5 super chat, 2 $5 super chat. Double, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support, guys. I think that's it. I am gonna most likely do a dedicated video in regards to that. It's freaking awesome. Or maybe I won't and I just do it here. So if you guys want to see it again, tune in. I don't believe I have any other last minute questions, comments, or concerns. Thank you very much, guys. I love you. Go home, kiss your loved ones, kiss your kids, kiss your wife, kiss your dog, whoever the hell you have in your life, because that's why we do all this crazy shit for. And I'll see you all in the next one.